Good morning. It's me, Mikey Pipes, with Frankie two-time. No, he doesn't have to do things twice in order to get it done. It's like customers paying twice to get the same job done. Nope. We just need a better nickname for Frankie. And we'll let his performance reflect his nickname. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, regardless of what time of day it is when you're watching this video, hope you're having a great day or evening. Today is Tuesday, January 3rd, and it's 2023. Happy New Year, in case this is the first video you're watching of the new year. We're heading to a service call in Long Beach, New York, which is in Nassau County on Long Island. Customer has a Bosch combi unit not heating well. Uh-oh. I get a lot of comments asked of me in the comments section, down below. Like, Mikey Pipes, what's the matter? You don't like Bosch anymore? You don't install Bosch anymore? I was like, no, that's further from the truth. I'm an equal opportunity installer. All right? I believe in installing great and reliable products. And our product lineup for wall-hung boilers, all right? Well McLean, Lochinvar, Bosch. And not necessarily in that order. However, keeping it real, we really like the Whale McLean Ecotech. We really do. And let that sit down for a second and let that settle in. We really like the Ecotech by Whale McLean. But before we get started with today's first service call, this Bosch combi with heating problems, we have to do a little phone call. Frankie? Yeah. We have to call Celeste's boyfriend, who messaged me on Instagram that her boyfriend spends more time watching me on YouTube than spending time with her. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no. Oh no. All right, we're gonna call Nelson Flores, all right? He's got a local 646 number, and Celeste can't believe it that we're going to call him and set him straight. So let's call him right now. This is like those prank calls like on the radio shows, right? But this is like unedited, unscripted. This is just raw. And he's not going to pick up his phone.
Hola, no puedo atenderte en este momento. Ponte en contacto conmigo más tarde.
Huh? No comprende español. Me, Mikey Pipes. Call me back. All right. So I saved his number into my phone, and if he calls me back, my number's not blocked to people I call. So if he calls me back, we're gonna get it on the video, all right? And then we'll hopefully entertain and educate. Because if you're spending more time with me than with your significant other, or your lady friend, or boyfriend, if you happen to swing that way, if you like meat instead of fish. It's all good, but hopefully he'll call back. If not, we'll try him again later. And maybe he may still be sleeping. It's it's 5 minutes to 8. You're shaking your head no. What's wrong? What's wrong? What? The fish and the meat? Did it make you laugh? The chances are that there are thousands of people laughing right now watching this. All right, guys, let's go check out this Bosch.
How you doing, Mike?
Is this Nelson?
Yes, this is he.
It's me, Mikey Pipes.
What's up? How's everything?
What's going on, man? I got your girlfriend hollering at me.
Yeah, I know. She told me.
You gotta spend more time watching more of my videos.
Watching Old Navy and stuff.
Yeah, you work on them a lot?
No, I haven't worked on them. I used to watch them, I
Yeah.
used to do HVAC over there in New York, and then I just closed the company,
Oh, wait, so where you at now?
I'm in Virginia now.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, right now
I'm just trying to get my license here, and for plumbing and HVAC. And
Excellent.
That's what I'm working on.
Is the process easy or is it hard?
Well, basically the process is, you have to show them that you've been working on it for 7 years.
Yep.
And then you take the test,
Okay, just like New York.
Yeah, the same. Well, actually, New York is harder, to get the plumbing.
Yeah.
To see,
No, but you need the years of experience,
Yes.
like in New York. So that's all right. Cool. All right, man. I just wanted to give you a shout out.
Alrighty, Mike.
All right. Happy New Year, brother. Thank you for your support.
You're doing the good work that you're doing.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Nelson.
Alrighty, take care.
Be well.
Bye, Mike.
All right. Bye. Got the front cover off. Let's do a little overview. Parts identification. Now, Frankie, I don't expect you to know anything with regards to this machine, but this thing right here, that's the bladder, or the expansion tank, the internal expansion tank. With me so far? Okay. This is the blower or inducer assembly. Okay. This is a silencer. We have heat exchanger. This connection here would be where the low water cutoff goes. This is our control board and interface. Someone was pretty nasty and just used a Sharpie for boiler and for summer. Now, this is January 3rd, right? Okay. We'll get to that in a second. Behind here, we have gas valve. We have pressure relief valve, condensate, internal circulator, 3-way. Okay, behind there, all the way in the back, is your brazed plate heat exchanger, all the way in the back. Okay, and that goes just like that. To take off the front cover, there's a screw right there and a screw right there. You take them out, and then the cover comes off. Let's take a look at our piping. Now we know it's lacking a low water cutoff. Would recommend that. Let's look below. They did not use the Bosch primary loop manifold. If you noticed on some of the Navians that we're working on yesterday, there's like a nice pipe that, someone came pre-assembled. Here they did it all on site. There's space heating, supply, space heating return, and if you follow the pipe, the arrows, this becomes your primary loop. You need primary loop on these small condensing boilers for more water volume. Right, and there's a circulator in there that circulates water in there. This becomes a closely spaced T, and this becomes a closely spaced T. I guess in theory this is okay. I guess, right? Having an outlet right here, directly below the boiler, that's a safety hazard. Right? That's just no bueno. But you heard the homeowner say there's no permits for this boiler. It was never inspected, never nothing. So, air scoop. We know the air scoop is no good, and it should not be there. It's no good. It's improperly installed. And if we look at the manual. If we go to Taco's website for that, there's a Taco air scoop and 18-inch minimum straight run, right? We don't have 18 inches there. Matter of fact, we have a street elbow and a regular elbow there with a little nipple there. I think Ray Charles could do a better job. He's blind. Or Helen Keller, right? It's 2 zones, so here's one, here's the other. This is a future. See, it goes nowhere. If I couldn't get this piece, the adapter, put my low water cutoff on there, I would probably extend this up a little bit higher, throw a T in there with an automatic air vent on top, and the low water cutoff there. Our thermostat is directly up opposite this wall, not the right location. It's in the bedroom. It's kind of dumb, and there's a ductless mini split right there, but zone 1 and zone 2 are looped together, so when one thermostat is on, they both come on. That's on, that's on. We'll take out the thermal imaging camera and take a look at everything. Yeah, see, there's the thermostat. There's the dryer. No bueno. Anyway, let's turn on our HIK Micro B20. Shout out to HIK Micro for being a sponsor of the channel. Thank you so much. This is the thermal imaging camera. We're gonna take a look at all this piping on a nice LED display and see how temperature is affecting operation of this boiler, right? There's 2 circulators there, Right, that one is around 150 degrees. This one is 151. Feel the piping right, look at the piping right above it. That's 142. And that's also 142. Yeah, that's fine. There's all the piping there. Take a look at the heat exchanger. Okay, we'll take even a look at the venting. See how that, the centrotherm, the green centrotherm is a nice color there. Darker, 112 degrees. There's our fresh air intake. She's cold. So, he's complaining that the thermostats keep running, I mean, the circulators keep running. All right, so, what do you think's wrong right now? That's the question. Let me get your feedback in the comment section down below while Frankie thinks about this. That knob right there is boiler temperature. All right, it's on 2. Let's put it to 6. And Houston, we have ignition. The unit is approximately 3 years old. Year 5 is when recommended service should be done to the boiler itself with a full cleaning, but that doesn't mean every year it shouldn't be serviced. We have neutralizer media that needs to be replaced, replenished on a yearly basis. And there's a general descaling of the braze plate heat exchanger, which is all the way back there. See? All the way back in the back. You saw us work on a few Navy machines yesterday. The braze plate heat exchanger was kind of like behind things, but it was more, not all in the back like this. So, again, 5-year service for the block and the heat exchanger, but annual descaling with, like calcifree to flush out the heat exchanger. Especially in Long Beach, we have a lot of sand in the water. You'll take a lid off a toilet bowl with sand in there, unless they have a whole house. Right. Homeowner happens to be a jack of all trades, so we're going to adjust the thermostatic mixing valve because he recently replaced it, and now it's too cold in the faucets. Let me show you. Here is that Taco a thermostatic mixing valve. We take the cap off. We use that little triangle. Sit it right there, and you'll see right there. You'll see that's H and that's C. So if I turn it clockwise right now, we'll make it colder. If I turn it counterclockwise, we'll make it hotter. So I made a little adjustment already. Let's go check the floor. How we looking?
121, please.
All right. And it was at 115 and a half. He wanted it at 120. I can go down this a little bit more. Let's adjust that a little bit. All right, so there's our C, right? And there's our H. So let's turn it a little bit clockwise. Just a little bit right there. All right, want to do just like a fraction of a turn every time you make an adjustment, and then check. A couple minutes later. 121.3, 1. Good. So then we have the temperature probe in the water. This is the Fluke 902 FC. And looks like we're good. 120 and a half. Take the cover, put that back on there like that. Sometimes they don't come off easy, so I just grab it with a channel lock and kind of like pry it off. So there's our call for domestic hot water is over, and now we're gonna go back into space heating with the Bosch. We're gonna put in the Honeywell wireless thermostat that the customer has, and we'll split up these two zones. We wired 2 Honeywell non-programmable thermostat controls, one for the first floor, one for the second floor. I used my Wagos, and I stole power for the transformer, common and neutral off the switch. I was gonna use it off of here, but this is unswitched. The only thing that turns this off is the circuit breaker, and I wasn't gonna put the transformer off of there. So I put it into there. I got my low and line voltage going through here to one of the knockouts, R and C, and zone 1, zone 2, and we can easily flip these over. See, there's my wiring. All right, we have C, R, RH, and W. And if we don't know, if we get the floors wrong, we can easily flip these over and then flip the thermostats off of the wall and move them. But pretty good. She's working. Power's back on. We're good to go. All right, so we just finished up this service call on site for a little bit over 2 hours. So we got the trip charge, got 2 hours, and we put the transformer in. I didn't charge him for the wire, the thermostat wire, but what'd you think, Frankie? Not bad, not too shabby, right? We're getting it done. So, at the end of the day, the reason why he was having heating problems is that the temperature. Obviously, we weren't using an outdoor reset, because I'm sure people are going to comment on that. Because that's what they do, right? These armchair technicians, right? They sit there and they watch and they criticize, right? Instead of being constructively criticizing, they try to bash. But whatever, they're just jealous. The boiler temperature was set to more towards summer, and I don't even know why someone took a Sharpie to that thing, but if you notice, I took the nice little labels, first floor, second floor, on the wireless controllers. You ready for some breakfast?
Yes, sir.
Let's go get it. Till next time, be well, God bless, stay safe.